How we doing, folks? Welcome back to the channel. Got a new one for you. I'm really excited for this one because it was based off of one of my very favorite balls, the Tropical Heat. The Tropical Heat Solid was probably my personal favorite ball ever released by Storm because with my lower ball speed, it let me stand closer to the friction, really get on top of it, and it didn't jump. Sometimes when you go with the weaker balls, that lower diff can make them really change direction coming off of the dry. With this one, I'm hoping that I see the same thing out of this ball that I saw out of the Tropical Heat Solid, where I could really get on top of the friction, and the ball didn't jump, but had just a really nice roll coming off the back end. It's a little bit of a step up from your Tropical Surge line, but I'm going with a little bit weaker drill. It's the same layout that I had on my Tropical Heat, and I'm hoping that I see the same thing I did there, where I can really get it up the boards and just watch it roll off that spot. And I also really liked my Heat for getting in and going around it when the lane burned up, because even though it was clean enough to be up against the friction, I could manipulate it really well with my hand to get it to come off the friction as well. So I feel like I'm probably going to see good things both ways. At least that's my hope. But let's get this ball out on the lane and see what it does, and then we'll let you know after. So obviously, first shot out was just a test to see if I could get it into the friction early and not have it overreact. Second shot, a little bit more speed, tiny bit more hand to see how it would react. Then I wanted it to touch a little right of 5 down lane to see how hard it would come off. And then one to see how it would react if I kept it inside of the track area altogether. As you can see, it's really predictable coming off the friction. As long as I don't miss right a little too early, where it'll kind of jump, it's got a really nice roll off the back. The lower flaring core on the Tropical Surge lets it get right faster, but that cover really wants to jump when it comes off the friction. The two balls can look pretty similarly when you throw them just right, but I prefer the ball that doesn't overreact on a really fresh lane like this for playing closer to the friction. I then decided to make a small move left and kind of roll it at that friction spot. I did find I had to get the break point a little further right when I did that because of the lower ball speed. This was the versatility I was really hoping to see out of this ball. I can get on top of the friction on the fresh and it doesn't overreact, but it does store energy really well. So with my lower ball speed, when the lanes break down, I can get really left with it and slow roll it out to that bump spot and see it retain energy and go back through the pins. The Typhoon makes a great companion piece for late in the block to go along with that Tropical. So when I need the shake to be really quick, I can go with the Tropical. But when I need it to be more controllable down lane, I can go with the Typhoon. So I saw exactly what I was hoping to see. I caught a really fresh lane, and this ball did exactly what I was hoping it would do. Not a big overreaction. Maybe our pattern might be a little bit long, so I might try a little bit of surface on this thing. But I'm really happy with what I've seen, and I'm looking forward to trying this on more different lane conditions. Amar caught a lane that had much more traffic on it than the lane that I had bowled on. He went with a little bit stronger layout on his, but he really got a chance to see what this ball would do all over the lane. He started out playing right and going up closer to the friction, and saw the ball look pretty good in that spot. Even with the higher amount of lane play, there was still quite a bit of hold on the inside, so the misses left didn't look as good with the ball that's not as strong. But this definitely saved his misses to the right. You didn't see the overreaction. The Road Warrior is a little bit stronger ball overall. Playing up the oil line, it can look pretty similar, but watch how it overreacts on the miss to the right. Amar then moved in, and instead of trying to push it up the oil line, let the ball shape a little bit more. He did find that he really had to make the motion with his hand, though. He couldn't just open that angle up and not hit the ball. I would say Amar very much saw the same versatility with this ball that I did, where he could essentially get the ball to do anything that he wanted down lane. The ability of this ball to clear the front without overreacting really opens up a large area on the right side of the lane. The differences in down lane reaction are well illustrated here when he switches to the Road Warrior, and you see where trying to work the ball makes it torque off of that dry spot too hard. From this sort of middle area for him, Amar incrementally makes moves left and opens the lane up even more. It's a testament to this ball's amazing versatility that it's so useful in this same part of the lane at this time compared to a stronger ball like the Road Warrior.